Uh,
I hate the fact that we do this now. I really
oh,
do.
it's
I really
it's
do.
so funny. It's so
There's
funny.
whatever expertise I pretended to think I have, I just don't even have that. So,
It's
like,
so funny, dude.
uh,
Uh, uh,
all right, EJ, stop
hey,
when you're
hey,
laughing at me or with me
hey.
or whatever it is. Uh, Great to
Sorry.
see you. um, yeah, great to see you again. I think maybe I'm not sure,
Yeah,
but
no,
yeah,
it's always good to talk to you and see how things are going, and make fun of you
they're
for having
not.
a terrible
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, like I said, the worst part of it all is I put thought into it. Like I was like, who, what are they gonna do? Like, I was divining. I had all the juju going. I'm like, I got this. I got this.
You had no juju
I
going.
had no juju whatsoever.
You had no
As
juju
always.
going. Yeah.
So, who is J Ball?
J Ball, 55 points, week one leader. That's the dogs.
Yeah, so very happy,
They're
laughing at
very,
me too,
they're,
laughing at me too.
J Ball. They're very excited for J Ball, 55 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have the
Yeah.
much better golf score than all of you, pretty much, except for I mean Sierra FD3 soccer. Yeah.
Well,
Um,
I know. That's Sierra FD3 soccer, 0 points. Every
lit-
game wrong.
literally every game wrong.
Every
Like
game
that, we
wrong.
would say, yeah, okay.
0 points. Zero
So
points every game wrong.
the beauty about that is I get to mock him now because at least I got 10 points and
Because you
he
got 10
got
points.
0.
Because you got 10 points.
Yeah. For filling out my
Uh,
name, I think is what I got
yeah,
that those
I
points.
know. I know. I know. I know. Yeah, it's week one, so we'll throw out your 10 points. It won't count it later in the season.
I just can't believe how does somebody get 55 points? Like I that's like somebody accomplishing something that is so foreign to me. Like, hey, climbing Mount Everest, summiting Mount Everest, it's like remarkable. And I would never even come close to even summiting Mount Everest. Like, that's how
Well,
far away it would be. That is from
come
me.
on. You've gotten 55 points before, just not this week. That's all.
Or sequentially, or like you have to add them up after like 3 weeks. You're at 55 points. Is that what you're
Could
trying
be.
to tell me?
Could be. Could be.
Oh my
And just
gosh.
so everybody knows, I'm not that anybody cares, but I'm right in the middle, 35 points for EJ.
Respectable.
Yeah, it puts me in let me see. We had 37 people. My 35 points puts me at 12 or 11. Tied with Cookie.
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 Cookie's back at it.
Yep.
I will say to the real simple coach out there, I'm on to
The
you,
real
brother.
simple coach.
I'm on to you. I see you. And I
Imitation
need to
is the highest
yeah,
form of flattery, right?
is that it? How come
There
he
it
doesn't
is.
have 10 points? Like right? If it's flat, if you want to flatter me, get 10 points with me. Be with me, brother.
Yeah.
I'm
So
just not even close. Like I am so low. My 10 points is so bottom of the barrel. No matter what I do for the next 15 whatever it is, weeks, 10 weeks, I can never win. I'm never going to win this already after week one.
you write it off.
I'm
Here,
out. I'm out.
you
I'm out.
you sound like the St. Lawrence guys. Week one done. We're out. It's over. Season's over.
Oh my lord. Oh my
But let me
lord.
tell you, as a Hive, we were terrible. We got 4 games right as a Hive.
Really? Just
Yeah,
4? Wow.
yeah. We got
Which
we
games?
got
Which
six
games
wrong.
did we get right?
We got Transylvania over Heidelberg.
No
We
brainer.
got Rowan over F&M. We got Cortland over St. Lawrence and Vassar over NYU.
Yeah.
That's it. Everything else was wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong.
I didn't even get those 4, so what the heck, you know? Like,
Oh, yeah.
what
So,
does, can I just, for J Ball, just because I'm curious, it's,
mhm.
I'm spitballing here to figure out how I can get up that high. Does what does that look like? Like, how many games does he get right
so J
versus
Ball got the. Well, let's
scores?
take a look. So J Ball got the Oglethorpe Washington League game correct with the
Mm-hmm.
score.
Mm-hmm.
He got Calvin over Owu. He got Transylvania over Heidelberg with the score, and you got Cortland over St. Lawrence with the score. He got the Vassar game, but not the score.
He's on
So you got
roids.
you got a couple. You get the scores
He's doing
right.
a cycle. He's
You
doing a
get the
couple
scores right. It,
cycles.
it certainly goes a
Totally.
long way. Yeah,
Totally juicing up on this stupid thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Next year we're not doing it. I can't stand it anymore.
You're not doing
Um,
it anymore. So let me tell you. Want me to tell you my strategy for my 35 points? I entered the Massey predictions.
you did not really.
I
You
did, yeah, yeah.
cheat. Okay. I
I
mean,
went
I
to
don't even.
Massey and I said, "What does Massey,
Yeah, yeah.
put as
They
these
did.
scores?"
Yeah, yeah,
Everything's like 1-0 or 2-1.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So like across the or some ties. So
Did you even
Massey
use the
Massey was
score?
35.
Did
Oh
you
yeah,
even
yeah,
use the
yeah,
score?
yeah. I had no clue. I'm like, let me just see how this works out. So Massey got 30. I should have named my entry Massey this week. Massey
Yeah.
got 35 points.
Massey is J ball. They get
Yeah,
one and the same.
yeah, yeah.
Um, I clearly did not do that. I think I went
No, you did.
through
No, you
like
didn't.
fortune cookies looking for scores,
No,
and
dude,
that's what
dude, you were convinced. You were
I thought.
convinced. You're
This
like,
is you.
I'm spending time on this. I'm doing my
Yeah.
research. I've been talking to the coaches. I did some Field of
I'm totally
Dreams.
on it. Yep.
I know what's going
I,
on. I'm
I,
reading Cooper's
I
recaps. You know.
got my ear down to the pulse, the
Yep.
heartbeat of Division
Yep.
Three. I totally
Yep.
know what's going on,
Totally. 10 points.
and I am one notch above exiled in Texas, who only has
I,
5 points.
5 points. Yeah.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
whatever. This is so rigged, so rigged.
So rigged.
I just can't
So well,
tolerate
just wait till we talk about this week's games.
it. Yeah. All right, so let's jump right into that. I mean,
Yeah.
this one you had to, like the
Well,
first one you had to. Go ahead.
before we jump into it, let me ask you. I need you to use your social your social
Global multimedia empire.
global multimedia empire you're influencing.
Mm-hmm.
I need a hat. I get you every week you show up with like a different hat. You've got like a billion hats. I've got no hair. I wear hats all the time. I'm scared of the sun. I need a hat.
You need a hat.
Somebody
All
out
right.
there get me a hat.
Somebody a hat. I think that is a very fair request. You need a hat. Eric
I
needs
need a
a
hat.
hat.
Eric needs a
Send him
hat.
like a Pookie hat, like the Cortland one right there, the Canton one right there,
Right, I'll take any of them.
a
Funny.
beanie.
All right.
Send whoever's got a beanie, like the old school, the copter beanies. Send him one of
Yeah.
those bad boys.
As long as it's got a school on there, I'm good. Yeah.
All right, we'll work on that. I'll pull some.
All
I'll
right.
pull some levers,
Yeah.
and
Use
yeah,
your influence.
I'll trade my 10 points for a hat for you. How about that? Does that work?
There you go.
All right.
All right. This week's pool week number 2. So yeah, the first 2 games I had to do.
You couldn't.
Um,
You could not
I
do
could
that.
not do them.
Yeah.
So we're kicking off the NESCAC. Amherst and Connecticut College. What are these, like ranked 1 and 3 or 2 and 4 or 1 and
Yeah.
3? I don't know,
Whatever
1
it
and
is.
4. I don't know
Yeah.
where they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amherst at Connecticut College.
Yeah. And the last time they played was the national championship where Amherst
There
won
you go.
2, right? 2-0.
There you go.
Right. Which was it was a good
Did,
game. It was a
didn't they
good
go to
game.
PKs? Wasn't it PKs?
Was it PKs?
Yeah, it was
Maybe it was.
PKs.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was
It was PKs.
PKs.
It was
Yeah,
PKs. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I always forget that.
yeah. But nonetheless, I mean, it's Amherst, it's
Yeah,
Connecticut College, two of the best programs in the country.
yeah,
Have fun. Good luck.
yeah.
It's at Connecticut.
So I've heard, because I'm so well connected with D3,
Okay.
obviously through the
Clearly,
rankings, you could see that.
clearly.
I've heard that they have gotten like some kids in who are, I mean, phenoms. Like
Who's they?
everyone is sort of saying that they've gotten these kids. I don't know if this is true, but this is what I've been told.
Who's that? Connecticut or Amherst?
Amherst.
Amherst. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So they're like reloading.
All right.
Connecticut, I will just say this, and I am not suggesting that this is going to happen because the circumstances are different, obviously, because they didn't win it. But the last time that they made the national championship, and they won at that time, they won it, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, 3 years ago, I think it was.
3 years ago? The year after was painful for them, right? It
Okay.
was painful for them. I'm just
Right.
saying. I'm
Well,
not saying that this is the case here. They didn't win it. All that kind
we
of
just
stuff.
saw that. We just saw that with Chicago.
Yeah. Yep. Never recovered, actually.
Never recovered. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So that's the only thing. And not to mention that it's their, what is it? It's going to be each of their second game, I think. Like I
Probably.
think
They
they're all
probably
playing
open
midweek. I think they're
They play
playing.
midweek. Yeah.
Everyone's playing a midweek game, Tuesday or
Right.
Wednesday.
Right.
I'm just going to say
Against
this,
nobody, probably.
against
Right.
nobody. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's playing anybody.
Well, I don't know. I didn't look. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
to disparage anybody, but it's not as big a game.
No,
as,
right, exactly.
Right.
Um,
Right.
And I'm just going to go with. I think this is going to be a classic NESCAC single knotted tie.
Yeah, I mean, I,
You know?
I, I think that's what I lean towards when it comes to the NESCAC games. Just
Yeah,
tie,
yeah.
just a
I,
tie.
I just think it's hard. And you look at last year. I mean, every year it's
Mhm.
like that. Like they seem like they tie half the games and then they win the
Let
one
me
good
ask.
things.
Let me ask you, how do you get up if you're Amherst or Connecticut? Do you get up for this game because it's against Amherst or
That is a
Connecticut, vice versa?
you
And
know
it's
what?
but it's like week one. You're like, does it
That,
really freaking
that
matter?
that that is a great question. I wonder about that. That is a great question. I'm sure you get up for it just because it's like, oh, redo, let's rub it in their faces if you're
Right, but
Amherst, and let's kill them if you're Connecticut. I bet you there's some of that, but I gotta believe in basically for them their first weekend with a game in September. They still have 15 more games, 16 more games. They got
yeah,
to
right,
figure out the rest of the NESCAC. Like, I
right.
wonder how emotionally charged up they will
And
be for this
right,
one.
and they're both going to make the NESCAC tournament. And as we've
Right.
talked about previously, winning the NESCAC tournament is actually not a good thing.
No,
you
no.
know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
yeah.
better off losing in like the semis
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
Give you a little bit more extra rest going into the tournament, and
yeah.
those teams seem to do better. Like, I
I
mean, nobody wants to lose, but I mean, if you come away with like a 0-0 draw because you just kind of feel it
you
out
recover
and
from
just
that. That's an
right,
acceptable. Like, yep, okay,
right,
we move on. Yep,
right,
next game.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
with you there. That's a great
yeah,
point. That's really hard. I think too, like this conference, unlike others, is so dependent on the performance of other teams that you're not playing at that given time, right? Like
right,
where you sit in the conference is dependent upon how Tufts is doing and
right, right.
Middlebury, and like you're sort of jockeying, and everybody's sort of jockeying that same level of performance. That just I do wonder. I would. I mean, it's got to be exhausting if they're going to be like totally cranked up for this. But I don't know. Maybe they
Right. I
will.
mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't
Different,
know.
different animal.
So,
Different
somebody,
animal.
somebody
Different animal.
will, I don't know, email you, post to the
Correct
board,
me.
chime in
Yeah, and that's
somewhere.
okay.
I'd be curious to hear what
And that's okay because I
the
have
thought
my
process
finger
is.
on the pulse of Division Three.
Because
Clearly,
because
clearly,
because you know everything about Division
yes,
Three soccer.
of course. Down to
Yeah.
goals.
Yes.
Friggin'
Yeah.
A.
Yeah. Game
Speaking of
two,
speaking of NESCAC.
NESCAC, Middlebury, Hamilton.
Yeah.
So Hamilton, the school everybody loved to hate last year because they made the tournament with
Yeah.
a 500 record or
Yeah,
barely
yeah.
over
It's like
500.
8, 6, and 5, or eight,
And
six. So
they
yeah,
beat nobody. They
yeah,
didn't win any of the NESCAC
yeah,
important games,
yeah.
but here they were. And they won their
You, you,
first game of the
you
tournament.
know what's
But
interesting? I was thinking about this, believe it or not, even though it doesn't matter because I'm going to guess wrong. I was thinking about this earlier. Like by any measure, they even in the tournament they were a good team, right?
Yeah,
Like they were a good, they're a good, solid team.
yeah,
But
oh
they
yeah,
play in the worst possible conference for a team like that because I don't want to say they're overlooked, but they're pretty much sort of are always going to fall in this mid range and some
right.
yeah, right. That's got to be
Well,
super
like
super difficult.
I think I mentioned, I mean, we probably shouldn't spend a whole lot of time on this because I know we're going to talk about the whole NESCAC thing later on in the
Right.
season. But I think I made the comment last year, like I would love to see Hamilton in the Liberty,
Yeah.
playing Vassar, playing St.
Yeah.
Lawrence, playing, Skidmore. I mean, not that Skidmore's
Yeah.
great, but, playing those schools, Hobart,
Yeah.
and that's Union. I think that would be really interesting for them. But,
Well, I think it would
I
be
can't fault them for being in NESCAC.
yeah, yeah. I think it would definitely make it for them to be um I don't want to say more competitive, but their profile might would rise, be risen by I think that
Yeah,
happening because then they become uber competitive
they
in
become
like
15-3 instead of
correct.
nine
Yeah, and
and six. Right,
yeah, yeah.
right.
Not that they would ever lose. This is all hypothetical, right? Because they would never leave. I mean, you'd
No, of
almost be
course
fool.
not.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course
they'd
not.
never
But I'm
be.
just saying from a
That's,
competitive
yeah, yeah,
standpoint, and
yeah.
I mean, I'm not
Hmm.
faulting them at all for being an S guy.
Yeah,
I get it. I'm just,
yeah. I
just
will.
talking out loud.
I just don't. In this game in particular, I'm just not sure they have what it takes against Middlebury.
Well, I don't know, and that's why I put this game in here. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know what Hamilton's going to be like this year.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Are they going to? I don't know. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, it's at Hamilton,
yeah.
so maybe it's a
So
1-0 game.
I don't know. I don't know. I still have it. I don't have a feel for it because they haven't played yet. So
Right,
that's the big rub. So.
right.
All right. Well, I'm going to say Middlebury takes this one 2-0. So, yep, write that
I'm
down,
glad that
everyone.
I'm glad you're giving your predictions out. So I was joking with you. I was going to do bizarre. If I did
Bizarro world.
bizarro picks last week, I probably would have been in first place.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run an experiment. There's going to be the real simple coach. He's
The
going to
real
do his
simple coach.
thing. I'm on to
Right,
him, like I said.
right.
There's going to be simple coach, which is going to be
Okay,
my honest picks. And then
okay.
there's going to be an entry for bizarro simple coach,
Bizarro simple coach. I'll
with
give you that.
everything is going to be the
You should
opposite.
you should do that all season long. Enter two entries
Yeah.
all season long, and I guarantee you,
Oh my
Bizarro finishes
God.
higher.
Oh, you know what? If Bizarro's simple coach ends up higher, I am retiring from all this D3 nonsense, and I'm just going to go cover community college soccer. That's it,
JUCO soccer. There you
JUCO.
go. JUCO
Oh
soccer.
my lord! All right,
Uh,
next one. Which I laughed at this one. I just laughed at this one. But go
so
ahead.
the next one is the Sodexo Crosstown Clash. It's sponsored by Sodexo. Moravian at Muhlenberg. They're 10 miles
Which
apart.
they are beautiful
They're only ten
schools.
miles
I will
apart. Yeah,
say, having been
yeah,
to both, having been
yeah,
to both,
yeah, yeah,
beautiful schools.
yeah.
Muhlenberg, I think, right, plays for the first time an actual game on their turf. No,
I don't know. Did they not play it in their turf field at all last year?
was there
Was it not
turf
ready? I
last
don't
year?
remember. I thought it was. I don't
Oh,
remember.
maybe I'm just so
I don't
that ought to
remember.
tell you my finger on the pulse of something.
Right, I know,
It's
right?
definitely not that. I thought it was.
Right.
I keep thinking it's the first year, but what do I know?
I think last year they played on it. But yeah, so that's at Muhlenberg. So last year was a 3-2 game. Moravian tied it in the 83rd minute,
Nice,
and Muhlenberg scored the game winner with 9 seconds left.
nice.
So they're going back at it again.
So I'm going to say this because I've decided that I'm going to be a little bit more serious and a little bit more critical of teams
Okay.
that I watch.
Hmm.
So Muhlenberg's one of those teams where I always say they want to be taken seriously, more seriously than what they might be, and
Right.
right, like
Yeah. Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
when you think Centennial, you don't necessarily
They're
Muhlenberg
not the
doesn't
first school
necessarily
that comes to mind. Right.
correct.
Right.
This is the kind of game that Muhlenberg has to put under wraps if they want to be even right now. Like if it comes up a tie or they don't get the result, whatever. Like you just sort
Yeah.
of be like, there's Muhlenberg being Muhlenberg again.
Yeah. I mean, if they want to filter up to the top of the Centennial,
Yeah.
which, by the way,
This is the year.
this is the year.
This is the year.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, we'll talk
totally.
about that a little bit with some of these games,
Yeah,
but like, my gosh, yes.
yeah. Hopkins looked
Like
as pedestrian, as terrible as they could have. I thought just yesterday or today, whenever that yesterday.
yesterday,
Um,
4-0.
Franklin and Marshall, no. Washington, no. Dickinson, eh.
No. I told you I'm not
I
buying
know you're not
Dickinson yet.
sold. I might
I
be.
told you I said what happens after this weekend? And
Yeah.
they what they do? What are they? 0-2,
Uh,
0-2 or
yeah, I think so.
1-0-1? What did they
So
tie both? I think.
let me see. I thought they tied both, but
Yeah, I think they tied both. I said, and I think that was my comment. They can't tie both these games. They got to
yeah.
win a game coming out of here.
They have the
This
kid
is
who
a team
scored
returning
like
everybody.
17 goals last year. Like, how's
This
that
is a team
happen?
returning everybody.
Yeah. So if this would be a year for
Yep.
Muhlenberg,
Hmm.
the whole point of that would be, yeah, they tied both. This would
Yeah.
be a year for Muhlenberg to be like, this is our year to sort
Yep.
of grab the headline. And
Yep.
so this Moravian game to me ends up being
Big
a
game.
big deal.
Big
It's a
game.
big deal. And
Yeah.
I
I
hate
mean,
to
it
put
has no
pressure on the young boys, but the young lads
has
and
no
gentlemen.
impact on Centennial, but it'll go a long way
Correct.
to giving notice that Muhlenberg is somebody to be considered in the Centennial,
Correct.
and it's a home
Correct.
game.
Correct. And it's a home game.
Yeah.
And this is the sort of game, like, again, if you're one of those, like, Franklin and Marshall would eat these guys up if they were at Franklin and Marshall level, like they were previously. I don't think they are
Right.
this year, but this is who
Right.
they would eat. They would eat. Johns Hopkins would take care of this in the first 45 minutes. They would be up, and then they would play keep away, and then let a couple goals go in because they're playing stupid keep away, right? Did I say that?
I didn't hear that.
No.
So
Yeah, so this is one I'm it's just for that reason alone.
Well, yes.
And I'm not saying
that,
Moravian. I'm not to dismiss and say Moravian is not a good team and a solid team. Moravian clearly can play and can play against the likes of Muhlenberg and surprise them.
Yeah, but I think because it is the Sodexo Crosstown Clash, it does become a little bit harder for Muhlenberg. If it wasn't Moravian, if it was,
That's quite possible. That
if it
I
was
could agree
Drew,
with.
somebody else on the
Yeah.
landmark.
That's a good point. That's probably that's a fair point. I can
If it
agree
was
with you
Drew
there.
or Elizabethtown or
Lycoming,
one of those teams, Lycoming, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I can.
But because it's a 10-mile, 10-mile distance between the two schools, they probably. My guess is I haven't looked, but my guess is they probably have a lot of kids from the same club teams.
Yeah. A lot of crossover. Yeah, I'm sure.
Right. So
That's a good point.
yeah.
But still, this is the game again. Muhlenberg wants to be that team. This is the year, I think. And right. And this is a game, right? Moravian just beat Washington.
Did they? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
beat
I didn't
them.
even look at how they did to start. Yeah.
Yeah. Stevenson. They beat Stevenson 3-2, and then they beat Washington 1-0. So
Right.
I think there's a lot. I think again, I think this is a game they need. Muhlenberg needs.
Right.
So
All right.
okay.
This next one, staying with the crosstown rivals, Guilford and Greensboro, both in Greensboro.
This is what I said when I saw it? I was like winner chicken dinner on this one.
So here, go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say.
No, that's right. Go ahead.
So they're 6 miles apart.
Oof.
So
these things. That's why you're ahead of me in the scoreboard. Maybe that's the trick I gotta do.
Listen to these stats. You're gonna love this. So talk about a crosstown rivalry. These schools don't like each other. So last year, Guilford was 3-12-1.
Yeah.
Not very good. Greensboro 2-13-3.
Yeah.
Okay, so they've been both teams struggling to win some games. Last year, 33 fouls, 11 yellow cards, and one red card.
Hot
Hold on, it gets
diggity.
better. Get 2023, 6 yellow cards. 2022, 6 yellow cards. 2021, 7 yellow cards, 2 red cards.
Nice.
2016, 8 yellow cards. So in the last 4 years, they've had 30 yellows and 3 reds. I got to watch this game
Yeah, just for that alone.
just
Just
for
for
that.
that
I got to see
alone.
what happens. Two
Just
not very successful programs
yeah.
are literally beating the crap out of each other.
Well, and you know what's equally interesting is clearly neither school is well. First of all, it's funny that they beat each other silly, and Guilford are known as the Quakers. Like so.
I didn't
It's like,
notice it.
yeah. All right, so that's
Are
good.
they like the battling Quakers though? Or?
No, yeah. The peaceful Quakers. Yeah,
Right,
no.
yeah.
Um,
Like the battling bishops, right? The battling
yeah.
bishops, the battling Quakers.
Um, Guilford ha- has an interim head coach at the helm who has already won one game.
All
So
right.
they're right.
They're
So
well on their way. They won
yeah,
3 last year.
yeah. So he's well on his way. The Greensboro has a new head coach who came from Bowling Green.
Okay.
So clearly it was either the fighting or the lack of success that drove them to get new coaches.
The coach at Greensboro saw this team and said, "That's a team that I want to coach. Those guys are fighters. They're going to give it their
Yeah,
all.
they're committed. They have
They're
heart.
committed. Yeah,
Yeah.
they leave it all on the field
They leave it all on the field, includes
until
some teeth, like,
until they get red carded. Then they're
yeah,
off the field.
until they're out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so as a result, Guilford won last year 2-0. I think Greensboro is going to shock the Quakers.
All right. It's
Yeah.
at home.
I'm not going to say a score because that's my secret sauce.
No, it's not. I
It
got
is.
news for you.
Lie to
It's
me.
not.
Lie to me. That's the agreement of this show. You lie to me and say great things
That's right.
about me.
I forgot it's your show. I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're right. You're right, Paul.
You're,
You're absolutely
thank
right.
you. I knew that. Yeah. I am going to watch that one, though, now that
I know. I
now,
seriously want to watch that game.
yeah, just
30 yellows and 3 reds in the
that's
last 4
quality.
years.
That is so much
That's
quality.
quality
And it's
soccer right
game
there.
two. Talk about getting up for a game, like second week in the season.
Right.
This one, like,
6
no wonder
miles.
why they can't win games the rest of the season because they beat each other silly that one game and they're both done.
They should walk there. And two by
Yeah,
two, just
two
walk
by-
there, just chest pumped
Chest
out.
pumped
Here we
out. Oh,
come.
totally, yeah.
Here we
Carrying
come.
sticks or something.
Right.
Oh, that would be
Right.
so.
Right.
We can make it a thing.
That would be awesome.
Sponsor, get Sodexo to sponsor another one.
It's an excellent.
It's Sodexo or whatever they're
The
called.
crosstown clash in Muhlenberg. This is going to be like I don't know,
Crosstown
mayhem in
battle.
Greensboro.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Funny. All right.
All right,
So
brother.
those are Saturday's game. I got one more Saturday game before we get into Sunday. So
Well, no,
so we
this
just
one's
did
an
two
interesting-
games that are
yeah.
very, very close to each other, right?
Yeah.
10 miles from Moravian, Muhlenberg, 6 miles for Guilford, Greensboro. This game is 2,000 miles. Wheaton in Illinois is going to Washington to play Puget Sound.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
They've done it before. They went in 2017.
They actually, and they're playing Pacific Lutheran too that weekend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's actually
Friday,
a good.
Saturday.
That's a neat trip. I don't know why they
It
go
is.
there, but it's a
It
neat
is.
trip. It would be a neat
Yeah,
trip.
yeah.
I'd gladly go with you all, Wheaton boys, if you need company.
There you go.
The real simple coach right here.
I played Wheaton years ago. I played Wheaton in Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota.
They kicked the crap out of us.
Yeah, I think they've been good for a very long time. Like a
Yeah,
good,
they're
yeah,
always very
good,
good.
good,
Always
good
very good.
program. Good
Yeah,
program.
yeah. So
Beautiful
they played.
field. Oh my gosh,
So Wheaton and
beautiful
Puget,
setup.
They played in 2017. It was a 2-1 game to Puget
Yeah.
Sound. I don't know. I don't know much. I don't know enough about either team
Uh-huh.
to. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look and see what you picked and pick the opposite.
I got something in my eye.
Yeah.
Um, so Wheaton just almost beat Colorado. They ended up tying Colorado. They were up two
Yeah.
one, and then Colorado scored with 13 minutes left.
That's a nice opening schedule for them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. That was
Colorado came out to Illinois, and then now they're
yep,
going out to
yeah.
Pac Lutheran and Puget Sound.
Puget Sound just so happened. This is. I'm going to give you a glimpse into the genius mind of Simple Coach. Not the
All
real
right.
Simple Coach, but this Simple Coach.
All right. Okay. Let's hear it.
Puget Sound opened with a 4-0 win against Evergreen.
Okay.
Yeah.
They can put the ball in the back of the net.
Evergreen are known as the Geoducks.
I saw that.
Do you know what what Geoducks are?
No, but I love that name.
They're not ducks at all. Geoducks are not ducks. It took me a while to figure that out.
Is it like geocaching?
No, no, totally not. It turns out that geoducks are a species of very large saltwater clams in the family of the Hyatalidae. I can't pronounce that.
And you're not reading this. You just know this.
I totally read that because why that would be not. But that I will remember that forever. Like they're clams. They're
A
not.
geoduck is a clam. Yeah.
A
Yeah.
geoduck is a clam,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
has nothing to do with Puget Sound, by the way. Which because I got sidetracked on this whole thing. But
Are there clams in Puget
they
Sound? No.
Evergreen only won 3 games last year.
Mm,
Excuse me, Puget Sound only won 3 games last year.
right.
No, Evergreen only won 3 games last year. So that doesn't
So
matter. So back to Puget Sound.
Soon
Puget Sound won 6,
okay.
5, and 8. Yes,
Wow.
8 ties.
I really wish they had overtime. That's a conversation
Yeah.
for another day.
Yeah.
But
So this is a long-winded way of saying now I'm getting back to the point of saying that I'm just going to go with history and I'm going to say a tie is going to break out.
okay.
All because I followed who Evergreen was. See that?
So-
See that?
So you
See
heard
that?
it here first. Puget Sound and Wheaton are tying. Definitely not tying. Definitely not.
You should
tying.
see the logo. Like their mascot is a clam.
Is it a
like
clam?
ginormous. Yeah. Oh, it's
That's
totally.
awesome. That's
Totally.
awesome.
It's popping up right now. You can't see it, but it's popping up.
So
right
if you're
now.
going to start popping up logos, I'm going to choose RISD for one of our games.
Who?
Rhode Island School of Design.
Oh, totally.
So in the future, I'm going to pick them, and you're going to put their mascot up. Don't go down that rabbit hole.
What is this? Oh my God.
Don't go down the rabbit hole.
I'm the. Well, let me just say, it's.
Don't do it.
I just pulled. I'm not gonna. You're gonna pick that game. They're in one of the. They're in an article called "10 Weirdest College Mascots."
It's
Oh.
well, we'll get to it another day.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Nope.
All right.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's move on. Sunday games.
Sunday.
Sunday. I thought this game would have been really interesting when I first saw it on paper before the season started. Now it's actually still really interesting for a different reason. Hopkins at
Yeah.
Denison. Like Hopkins just got spanked by
They
Swanee.
looked so
4-0.
so bad. They just looked
So-
so bad. Like
Right.
the more I sit on it, I can't believe how bad they looked.
Right.
Two of the goals, one of the goals, the goalkeeper passed it or didn't get the ball, and it was passed to somebody from the other team, like 3 yards out, and he just dropped it back to somebody who drilled it into the goal. That's how bad
Right.
that was. Yeah.
But so this will be interesting. Like was that a fluke? And is Hopkins
Yeah.
coming into this game,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
suddenly it's a 1-1 game, and it's very well
Correct.
played,
Correct.
and it's exciting, and they both work really hard, and blah blah blah. or does Denison just stick it to him and say Hopkins has nothing this year? I
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I will say Hopkins always seems to have that. Um, Hopkins always seems to have that game or two in the early part of the season where like the wires get all crossed and they look all confused, and then they sort of recover from that, and then they go on a steady streak.
Right.
Um,
And
so
they get into the 5-team Centennial playoff,
yeah,
and they'll
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
be in the top five, and
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
so
they did look. That's probably one of the worst I've seen them. Like
pedestrian,
pedestrian. Like it's just the best way I can.
right?
Um, and I was conversely, I think Denison looks really good.
I watched some of that Denison Stevens game. Yeah, Denison looked they were very composed.
Yeah,
They
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 know how to handle the
they were the
ball.
better
They
team. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. They control.
yeah,
They're one of those teams where you go in and you're like, we are going to play at their tempo, not
yeah,
ours, because they're
right.
just going to do. That's the way they're going to play.
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
you hadn't seen it, and I posted it on,
Oh, I saw the
somewhere,
goal. Yeah, that you
the
posted. Yeah,
goal. Oh my
yeah.
gosh,
Oh,
that's world
banger. Nice.
class. World
Oh yeah.
class goal. World
Right.
class goal. But
Right.
um, I'm going to keep this one secret because I don't know what the score is yet.
All right.
But it'll be interesting once I do
Yeah.
sort out that score.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll pick Johns Hopkins, but maybe I'll pick Denison. Or maybe I'll just say it's a tie. Good luck. Good luck figuring it out on your own, real simple coach.
Everybody's waiting to hear what you have to say. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I am
They're
sure
hanging
they are
on every
waiting. They're
word.
like, "Oh my God, is he gonna tell us now?" Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Next one. Swarthmore at Stevens. So Swarthmore they have a decent schedule. They have Redlands, they got Montclair, and then they play
They beat
Stevens.
Redlands.
Was that today? Yeah, they beat them
Yeah.
2-1, right? And then
Yeah.
they get Montclair middle of the week,
Yeah.
and then they go to Stevens.
Yeah.
That's a nice little start to the
That's a
season
good
for them.
schedule.
Yeah.
Now, do they survive playing Montclair? I don't know.
Right.
Because they're Jersey boys and they.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's the Nenjak. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is an interesting game, and the only thing I would say is. This is the part where I could see Swarthmore taking this game because Stevens has this interesting thing where I'm never quite sure or convinced that they can score goals.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, like is that crazy? Like I watch them and I'm like, I just don't see how they get goals. Like I just don't. It doesn't conceptually.
Yeah.
How do they get in front of goal? And it just.
Right.
And so I think the way I feel, I'm like, Swarthmore. Hey, you take out Redlands. Redlands. I noticed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know. And so, yeah, that's a tough one.
That's another good matchup.
I'm going to shock the world, and I say I think I'm going with Swarthmore on this one.
Okay.
Swarthmore, or however we
Swarthmore, yeah.
How do we properly pronounce that?
Oh, Swarthmore? Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
SWAT.
Okay.
All right. Next one on
This
Sunday.
one's a good one.
The Seahawk Classic features Washington College, Lynchburg, Salisbury, and St. Mary's. So I chose Lynchburg at St. Mary's. Both teams, interesting fun fact about these teams, both teams made the tournament last year. Both lost to Dickinson in the tournament.
Oh, interesting.
So St. Mary's lost 1-0 in the first round, and Lynchburg lost 2-0 in the second round.
Interesting.
Yeah. They're both undefeated. I mean, early season right now.
Yeah.
Lynchburg's 1-0-1. St. Mary's is 2-0. But Seahawk Classic.
You know what? And I will say, Ursinus was looking a little bit better. I thought they were starting to play with a little bit more of a purpose. I watched a little bit of the Ursinus game.
Okay.
and they
The St. Mary, right? St. Mary's, right? St. Mary's or Sinus?
the Saint Mary's or
Yeah, yeah,
Sinus,
yeah, yeah. Two
and
one St. Mary's. Yeah.
and then Saint Mary's then beat York,
Yeah,
and York had that run last year where you were like,
yeah,
oh wow,
yeah.
there's a program to take notice of. They beat them
I think
1-0.
Is York second in the MAC? Were they picked second? I think.
I think they were because
Yeah,
last they had a pretty kicking year. I mean,
yeah.
they went, didn't they go like
They
13
went on
games?
a yeah.
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
very hot for a while. They didn't
yeah,
play a great schedule,
yeah,
but they were winning games.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
which is always a big thing. You got to win games.
yeah,
So yeah, Lynchburg St. Mary should be a good game.
yeah. I have no clue on this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll let the real simple coach figure that one out.
You're so bitter, dude.
I am totally bitter. I am such an angry young man.
You are. Oh, funny. All right, we've got two more games. So this is another cross country trip,
Yeah.
2,500 miles. Claremont, Mud Script, is coming east to play Messiah on Friday and Gettysburg on Sunday. So this game is the Claremont Gettysburg game on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you chose this one. So, I do like Claremont Mud Scripts, even though what they lost the other day. And Gettysburg, I actually think is playing a little bit more with a little bit more. I don't want to say renewed vigor.
Okay. Well,
Because they have a
Gettysburg is a
new
team like
coach.
Muhlenberg.
Yeah.
Gettysburg's like
Yes.
they're
Yes.
in the Centennial. They could
100%.
okay, boom, this is our year. We're gonna
Yeah.
take it because
Yeah.
everybody's down. I don't know if they are, but everybody's down. We're gonna
This is
stake
our
our
year.
claim. We're gonna
Yeah.
stake the yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got this kid Julius Rigo, freshman, scored
Mm-hmm.
124 goals in high school,
Nice. Kind of
and
like
he's
me.
and yeah, and in their first two games, he's got 3 goals already.
Where'd he go to school?
I don't
Let
know.
me see. Rigo?
Yeah, I don't care where you go to school, dude. You score 124 goals, you know how to put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah.
You could play Mary School of the Blind, but if you're scoring
Co-
124 goals in high school, you know how to put the ball in the back of the net.
Collegium Charter. I don't know where that is, but okay. Coatesville, PA. Okay. That's gonna be now. I'm gonna have to watch this kid. Oh man, another one. It. I will say I don't think they looked particularly good, but they gave Trinity a little bit of a battle, even though they lost Claremont.
Claremont, yeah.
Um,
I'm just intrigued by this trip east, 2,500
yeah,
miles to play Messiah and Gettysburg.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
I don't know. I don't
good for them.
know what. I'm starting to wonder. I got to start asking these like cross country trips.
Yeah,
I mean, does Claremont? Usually, right? Like, I mean, you look at bigger schools, right? They do that because they have like pockets of alumni.
right. Or yeah, it's a big
Yeah.
recruiting trip, or they got to
Yep.
yeah, whatever. But like Claremont, like going to you know Amish country. I mean,
Yeah.
what are they?
Hang out in Grantham.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
is that really they're are they going to find a lot of kids there? I don't know.
I
That
don't
could
know.
have nothing to do with why they're coming over, but
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if and because you said what Chapman does it. Chapman comes east. Oxy will travel. I wonder if it's like could it be like a competitive thing? Like they're trying to play different teams that they don't because they don't have as many. I don't know.
I mean, but you really want to go all the way to Pennsylvania? I mean, come on. Go
Grantham?
to Ohio, go to Texas, go
Yeah.
to, you know.
I don't know.
So, I don't know.
I like it. I'll watch both games. I'll watch the
Yeah.
Messiah game.
And
Even though,
and Gettysburg has Rowan on Friday.
yeah, yeah,
That's a good game too.
yeah,
Rowan Gettysburg on Friday.
Yeah.
So
That'll be a real test for Gettysburg.
yeah,
Right, like Rowan's gonna play the way Rowan does, and they're
right.
gonna really make you work hard. And can Gettysburg hang? Can a freshman goal scorer score goals in a scenario like that? Where,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Well, on this one, I am going to say they're going to break out into a tie. I've spoken.
Just let it be written, let it be done. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
All right.
Good to know.
Last
All right.
one.
Last game. Last game. King's College. Is it college still? Is it university now? I don't know. Kings of Pennsylvania, because there's a couple Kings. Kings of Pennsylvania is going to Hartwick up in Oneonta, New
Yeah.
York.
Yeah.
So
The
the Kings
famed
coach.
Hartwick.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, this is the intrigue for me. The Kings coach, Brandon Raynor. He's a Kings graduate.
Mm-hmm.
Coached at Kings for a couple years right after graduation, and then coached at Hartwick for 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
and then just returned to Kings last year as the head coach. Hartwick, as most soccer aficionados know, was
Big time.
big time Division One.
Yeah.
Big time Division One. They went Division Three in 2019, so they're still new to the Division Three. I think they finally, was it last year? Probably the first year they were
Their
eligible for postseason play.
first full
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is yeah, Hartwick is now going to try and stake their claim in Division Three now.
Yeah. Well, I just don't think they, I hate to say it, like at some point, I just think that the college game at Division One, just sort of moved past them. Hartwick was, small school and whatnot. I just don't think they
Yeah.
could.
Well, they were always filled with internationals too,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
which
Back in the '80s, and
yeah, right, right. They were one of the, I want to say not the
for
first,
for
but they were
yeah,
predominantly
yeah.
internationals. I don't know. I don't know what happened or why they ended up changing. I read it at the time, but that was years ago, and I don't remember it.
Yeah,
I think it came down to finances. They just couldn't
I'm
afford to
sure it
keep a
does.
Division One program
Well,
anymore.
yeah, yeah. Like I think the expectations and what you need to do at Division One with a
Right,
Division One program, and think of it in a lot of in all sports, right? Like
right.
it's probably just too burdensome. And I don't know. Let me check this. Kings is 2-0.
Kings is 2-0 and Hartwick's 1-0.
Yeah.
Kings. So last year, Kings was 7-6-4. Hartwick was
Wow.
8-8-2. So they're both 500 teams from last year.
Yeah. Hart. They go. I guess as part of a tournament. So Oneonta is hosting a tournament. So they play on Saturday, Oneonta, and then Hartwick on Sunday. Oof.
Yeah,
That is a brutal weekend.
yeah.
Brutal weekend. What were they last year? Do you know?
Kings
Kings
7
6
6 and
yeah
4.
7 6 and 4.
7 6 and 4.
Oh, this is another one where I'm
That's
gonna have
another
to leave.
MAC team, right? Kings is in the MAC, one of the
Yeah,
MAC conferences.
yeah, or
Yeah,
whatever Mac. Yeah, I don't know
Freedom
which
or
one.
whatever they are. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I don't know this one. I'm gonna have to
yeah.
leave the world guessing on what my choice is gonna be because I'm not too sure. I don't. I can't say. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I was
They
expecting that
are
you were
at
going to give me the right score and winner for this one, but I guess I'll just have to pick this game on my own.
Well, I'm going to review our contract together, and maybe I'll find someone else to take
Someone
this one.
else.
I don't like this tone you're adopting with me.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
So that's it.
Very
Those are
good.
10 games. 10 games.
Link will be in the bottom. It
I'll
gets
put it on the
posted on the
site tomorrow.
D3 boards. I will post
Yep.
it on d3soccer.fans. We're at 37. We're aiming for 50 50 points for me, but then 50 participants.
50 participants. Yep.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. And I need a
And,
hat.
and you need a hat. Okay,
I need a hat.
so links will be all around. 2, EJ needs a hat. So
Yeah.
any one of my people out there EJ needs a hat. I mean, the reflection off
The
his
shine,
head
I
is
know,
just
I know.
like blinding. Like I
Yes.
mean, I have to go to the doctor to get my eyes fixed because it constant.
What was that?
Yeah, yeah, it's still there.
Is it still there?
Yeah. And lastly, this is new. This is new, but I liked it so much. So I mentioned this. I posted that goal, that Denison goal, because
Yeah,
it was
beautiful
a
goal.
bang. I mean, it was special. I think that to me, like, so if anybody has any goals that get
Yeah,
scored that are
totally.
special,
Yeah,
please let me know so I will post another video. I'm
yeah,
again, that is world class. Like that goal was world class. So that's what I'm
yeah,
trying to capture. So,
yeah, yeah. No, totally.
and on that note,
That's
anybody who
it.
wants my 10 points, it's going to cost
Yep.
you. EJ, thanks, Eric. Do
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank
This will be
you,
up by
simple
tomorrow.
coach. All
Yep.
right. Good
The
stuff. Good
real,
luck.
real
The
simple
the
coach.
real simple coach.
All right.
All right.